Social Network. When I heard they were going to do a movie about Facebook, I said, who wants to see a movie about Facebook? But now that I've seen the movie, I say, who wants to see a movie about Facebook? Simply put, this movie is about the creators of Facebook, how it came about, who was involved, and, who should get credit for what. And there's debate on that. There's a lot of arguing and fighting and people suing each other. And basically, the star of the movie is Jesse Eisenberg, who did a great job of playing Mark Zuckerberg, who really is the brains behind Facebook. He did most of the programming and everything. But would he have even done it if other people didn't have ideas about it first, and people investing in it? And this is what this movie is going to expose. And overall, I just found it to be kind of cold and dark and somewhat depressing movie, about where we're headed. This idea of social networking, Facebook, what is it about? It's supposed to be about what? Making friends? And in this movie, nobody has any friends. The characters are not likable. I don't like anybody in there. It's all about, greed and making money, using people with these basically cheap ideas. What? Sharing information on a Facebook? Is that really that original? These people referred to as geniuses. Yeah, sure, they're making $1 billion. 500 million accounts. But, I'm not going to judge success by how much money a person makes. It depends what they're benefiting, what they're doing. And, I'm not impressed by his geekiness and the fast talking and all the computer knowledge. Now, I'm not totally against all that. I'm using some of that knowledge right here. I think it can benefit many things, but I think we're just getting a little bit too carried away here. I'm sitting there in the theater, there's 4 women in front of me, all having cell phones in their hand, just waiting for that next text message to come to them, like it's the most important thing in the world to them. This is what it's come down to. As rich and as powerful as some of these people were, they still seemed unhappy. They're still living in dark worlds, drinking or doing drugs or whatever, just things that people would do when they're miserable. And the movie really was kind of degrading to women also. They just made women to be like sex objects. Either that or just whores after, rich, powerful men involved in all this stuff. So, I just kind of found it sad. And the movie's doing quite well, getting good reviews. I still recommend people see it, because I want people, hopefully, to also get my point of view about the movie. It just really makes the whole Facebook thing kind of look bad, I'm not totally against the whole idea, but when you see this movie, it just doesn't have a good image. And I wouldn't go to the theater to see this movie, wait for it to come on free streaming on Netflix or rent it, and form your own opinion. But I'm hoping people start to see my way about it. And that's all I got to say about The Social Network.